The market is red today and it's Thursday, May 13. And I wanted to make this video to show some possible ideas with options that you could make to take advantage of this volatility. Because eventually this is going to pass, and I think there is a good opportunity to make money with options. So I'm going to show you how you can trade options, how you can sell puts to get money, and then you will use this money to invest it. And well, let's see how it goes. So what I've been thinking to do is selling a put. And what selling the put means is you're committing to buy the stock whenever the put expires. And to see how this works is you go to Yahoo Finance. Then you select the ticker that you want to, Tesla, for example. And the reason why I'm choosing Tesla is because volatility is quite high. And the higher the volatility, the more money you get from the put. So for example, if you do the same exercise with Apple or even with Microsoft, that are stocks that don't move as much as Tesla, you will not make so much money as you could with Tesla. So we're in the Yahoo Finance, we select the ticker, Tesla. We go to the option chains. How this works is basically go to the straddle view, because you have two options here, and then select for this exercise, for this trade that I want to show you, go to June 16, 2023. This means 2 years from now. So you have plenty of time to see how this trade works. And how this works is, for example, you have the strike prices here. So they have 200, 600, 1000. What this means is if you sell the put for $200, you are committing to buy Tesla at $200 2 years from now. For this commitment, you get right now $20 per share for 100 shares. Everything with options is times 100. So here you get $2,000. And you get $2,000 right now. And you can use this money for whatever you want. Since it's very unlikely that Tesla gets to $200, you only get $2,000. And let's say that Tesla crashes and it goes bankruptcy in 2 years and electric cars don't work. You have to buy Tesla. You have to buy it at $200 in 2023, and it's 100 shares. So you need $20,000. So for this risk that you're taking, you're getting $2,000 right now. And you can use this $2,000 right now to invest into stocks, into NASDAQ, S&P, Amazon, whatever you want to do. The trade that I want to show you is this one, 1,000. And as you're doing the math, I know that it sounds like a lot because you're saying, well, I'm committing to buy 100 shares of Tesla at $1,000, okay, which is $100,000 in 2023. So I'm going to say that one more time. You're committing to buy 100 shares of Tesla at 1,000 in 2023. So to do this, to take this risk, you are getting right now $52,000. You can see it from here. So you're getting $521 times 100. You're getting $52,000 right now, today. Because when you're selling this contract, you're getting the money now because you are selling something. So I know you're taking big risk because you have the commitment to buy this in 2 years. But you have that money now and you can use it into anything that you want to invest. So for example, something that I've been considering is you get this $52,000 right now, you put it into the S&P or into the NASDAQ or even Apple, Microsoft, any stock that you feel relatively or very confident that it's going to grow. Because even if it doesn't grow so much, let's say that it grows 10%. 10% this year and 10% next year. So your 50,000 become 55, and then another, let's say 5,500, rounded to 60. So when this contract expires, you're gonna have $60,000. And now it's the other side, right? Let's say 2 years have passed and Tesla is trading higher than $1,000 per share, which I know this means that Tesla would have a market cap higher than $1 trillion, and we don't know yet. We don't know what's going to happen with electric vehicles. Some people say that it's high, some people say that it's a bubble. Okay, you don't need to know. You just have to consider this. If Tesla is trading in 2023 higher than 1,000, you're good. You don't have to do anything. You keep that entire premium. So you have $60,000 and you didn't put any money today. So you got $60,000 without putting any money. Now let's go to the, let's say, negative sides. Let's say that Tesla is trading at $900. You still have to buy it for $1,000. So that means that you need to come up with $30,000 because you have to sell that contract. And now you have to buy 100 shares at 1,000, and they only cost 900. So you are losing 10,000, but you made 60 during those 2 years. So you actually made net profit $50,000. So as you're doing this exercise, you start thinking, okay, what is my break-even price? There's one trick to do that, and it's really fast. Just subtract these two numbers, like your last price minus the strike price, and that gives you an idea of what you're doing. For example, 1,000 minus 520, that's 480. So this is equivalent. It's the same thing as doing an order right now for 100 shares at $480. So basically, instead of doing if you have the money, because you need to have the money to buy 100 shares, this is the same as making the order to buy 480 shares, 480 to buy 100 shares at $480. So break even 2023, Tesla trades at 480. You don't lose any money, and actually you are even going to win money, because if you use this money in the S&P or in Apple or in Microsoft, like if you put it to work for 2 years, you probably make, let's say that you made 10,000 per year, so it's 10,000. You make 10,000 netto. You still have to break even with Tesla, but you're gonna make money because you use that money to work for 2 years. There is risk. There is always risk, and your worst case is Tesla goes to zero, and then yes, you have to buy something that is actually worth zero for $1,000 per share, and you're getting now 50. So your worst case ever, is the 408 times 100, $48,000. That's your worst case, but honestly, we all know that that's not going to happen. I cannot tell you if Tesla will go to $1 trillion or to 2 trillions like ours says. I have my doubts on that, but I feel pretty confident that it's not going to bankruptcy. I think it's going to be between that range of, let's say, $500 to $800 per share. So you can take advantage of this by selling that put option. And the main reason why I'm saying 1,000 is because let's say you do it for 600, because you say, I don't want to take so much risk. So you sell the put at 600 for 2 years. This means if you do this, the subtraction, this gives you 378. With 1,000, you got 480. So I know your break-even price here is $480. Here is 380. But here, you're only getting $20,000. Here, you're getting 50. So think about that, because right now you're getting $50,000. And with this one, you only get 20,000. So let's say you go for the 600 and then you do the same exercise. You put that money to work for 2 years. Let's say that you get 10% per year. After that happens, you'll have $24,000. But with this one, you're going to have $60,000. And your break even here is 480 versus 380. I feel much more confident with this one because I'm gonna get much more money right now that I can use to work right now. And I think now this is a very good time that the Nasdaq is, let's say, -5, -6% down. I think you could take advantage of this option. Some people call this, well, it is selling a naked put. The next step after this happens, you should have money. I would say to do this trade, if you go for 1,000, you need to have at least $20,000 or $30,000. And it is, if you think for a minute, let's say that you have right now $50,000 and you put it to Tesla. So you're buying almost 100 shares because the trading is trading at 570. So you're buying like 90 shares. If Tesla goes to, let's say, $500, you are going to lose money and you're going to lose like a 10%. So you put 50,000, you are going to lose $5,000 right now. But with this contract, you're not losing until it gets to 480 and you're getting money today to invest. This is why I think this trade right now is better than even buying the stock. And you have 2 years of time to use that money. So this is a very simple trade. You just have to sell one put. And if you like this video, we can make more. I'm thinking about doing something like what happens after you sell this contract and then the stock starts to go down. How are you going to manage that? Let's say that it goes down to $300. How will you manage that? But if you think about it, let's say Tesla right now trades at 500 at 70. Tesla would have to drop 20% by 2023 for you to lose money. And they are building factories in Shanghai, in Germany. They have that autonomous driving. So those things don't even need to work. As long as it stays between this 500 range, you're good. You're not going to make money. Sorry, you're not going to lose money. If some miracle happens that they make it and it goes higher than 1,000, you could make $50,000 plus whatever you make using that money for 2 years. So you could you could be making 60,000, even 65,000 with nothing. So think about that and let me know your comments.